Hello everyone, welcome to video lecture series of Communication Engineering. Today's topic is FM modulation and demodulation. So based on this topic, in this video I am going to discuss some multiple choice questions. So just try to recall the concepts which you have studied in the case of the frequency modulation generation and demodulation. Let us begin. First question is, which of the following are the two methods for generating FM signal? Options have been given as coherent method, non-coherent, product detector, envelope detector, direct method, indirect method, slope detector and zero crossing detectors. So in case of frequency modulation signal generation, direct and indirect methods are the two techniques. This is the correct answer. Question number 2 is, which of the following is used to vary the frequency of carrier frequency? In accordance with the baseband signal amplitude variations in case of direct method of FM generation. Read out all the options carefully. Integrator, envelope detector, multivibrator or voltage control oscillator. In case of direct method, we have studied that VCOs, that is the voltage control oscillators, are used to vary the frequency of carrier signal according to the baseband signal amplitude variations, and these oscillators use the device with reactance which can be varied by the application of the voltage. It means the correct option is D. Next question is, which of the following is not a technique for FM demodulation? Slope detection, zero crossing detection, product detector, phase locked discriminator. So here various techniques such as slope detection, zero crossing detection, phase locked loop discrimination, quadrature detection, these are used to demodulate FM. It means the correct option which is not used for FM demodulation, that is the product detector. Answer is C. Question number 4 is, which of the following FM demodulator is sometimes known as pulse averaging discriminator? Slope detection, zero crossing detection, quadrature detection and phase lock discriminator. Zero crossing detector is sometimes known as pulse averaging discriminator. It means the correct answer is B. Correct one. Question number 5 is, PLL in FM detection stands for. You can pick this answer very quickly. PLL is phase locked loop. It means the answer is A. Question number 6 is, in angle modulation, signal to noise ratio before detection, it is a function of, read out the options, modulation index, input signal to noise ratio, maximum frequency of message or IF filter bandwidth. See, we have studied in the case of the angle modulation system, the signal to noise ratio before detection, it is the function of receiver IF filter bandwidth, received carrier power, received interference. It means here the option is IF filter bandwidth. D is the correct answer. Next question is, pre-emphasis is used to. We have discussed about the pre-emphasis, de-emphasis circuits in the case of the frequency modulation. So pre-emphasis circuit is used to increase the signal to noise ratio for higher audio frequencies. See, which is the particular option? Answer is A. It is used to increase the signal to noise ratio for higher audio frequencies. Correct one. Question number 8 is, FM stereos, it uses DSB-SC AM modulation. It is implemented using an SCA signal. It has an higher signal to noise ratio. It is not compatible with mono FM. So FM stereo, it uses a DSB-SC AM modulation. Correct answer is A. Question number 9 is, drawbacks of using direct method for the generation of FM signals. What are the drawbacks? Does not give high stability to FM signal frequency. Distorted FM signal is generated due to the harmonics of modulating signal. It cannot be used for the high power FM generation. Drawbacks are it does not give high stability. Distorted FM signal is generated. It means D is the correct answer, both A and B. Correct one. Question number 10 is advantage of using direct method for generation of FM signal. What is the advantage over there? It gives high stability to FM signal, distortion free FM signal is generated, high power FM generation is possible, and none of the above. So advantage of using direct method, it generates high power FM generation is possible. Means the correct answer is C. Next question is question number 11. What are the disadvantages of using balanced slope detector for demodulation? Balanced slope detector is used to demodulate the FM signal from where original signal can be reconstructed. So read out the options. The detector operates only for small deviations in the frequency. This is the correct one. Low pass filter of the detectors produces distortion in the detection. This is also correct. Means A and B both correct. So the answer is C. Question number 12 is pre-emphasis is done. Read out the options. For boosting of modulated signal voltage, correct. For modulating signal at higher frequency, this is also correct. In FM before demodulation, this is also correct. It means all the options A, B, C and are correct. All of the above. You must mark D as a correct answer. This is the correct one. Question number 13 is pre-emphasis is done before modulation, before transmission, before detection at receiver, or after detection at receiver. So pre-emphasis is done before modulation means the answer is A. Correct one. Question number 14 is about Armstrong method. It is used for the generation of direct FM, indirect FM, SSB-SC, DSB-SC. Armstrong method is used for the generation of indirect FM signal. This method generates the frequency modulated wave from a pulse modulated wave. It has a better frequency stability in comparison to the other methods, right? These things we have discussed. It means the answer is B. Question number 15 is VCO, voltage control oscillator. VCO is used to generate direct FM, indirect FM, SSB-SC or DSB-SC. So VCO is used to generate direct FM. Answer is A. Next question. Change in the instantaneous phase of the carrier with the change in amplitude of modulating signal, it generates direct FM? No. Indirect FM? Yes. It generates indirect FM. It means here the answer is B. Yes, this is the correct one. Next question, question number 17. Phase locked loop can be used as. PLL can be used as. Options are FM demodulator, AM demodulator, FM receiver, AM receiver. So PLL is used as a FM demodulator. Means correct option is A. It has a high performance FM detector because of its key advantages like linearity and low manufacturing cost. Let us check whether it is a correct one or not. Yes, the answer is correct. Question number 18. When it is known as FM signal occupies no more spectrum space than AM signal. Options are amplitude modulated frequency wave, narrow band FM, short band FM, equal band FM. So here the answer is narrow band FM, B. A narrow band FM is in which FM signal occupies the same spectrum space as of its equivalent AM signal. Common FM radios use the narrowband transmission because to reduce the spectrum space. So you have to mark the answer as a B. Yes, this is the correct one. Question number 19 is, what is the technique in which high frequency components are amplified more than the low frequency components in FM? Garble, preemphasis, deterioration, selective amplification. Preemphasis is a technique in which high frequency signals are amplified more than the lower frequency signals to have better resistance to the noise. So it is usually used to transmit sounds for the musical instruments which have high frequency harmonics. Means the correct answer is B. Question number 20 is, change in instantaneous phase of carrier with change in amplitude of the modulating signal, it generates indirect FM. Answer is B. Because indirect FM is obtained by modulation of the phase of the carrier, that is the instantaneous phase of the carrier which varies with the amplitude of the modulating signal. Crystal control oscillators are used to generate indirect FM which is passed through a frequency multiplier. Because of then it is going to be converted into a wideband signal. Question number 21. VCO is used to generate direct FM. Answer is A. Question number 22. Amplitude limiter in the FM receivers are used to. How this amplitude limiters are used? See, amplitude limiters in the FM receivers are used to remove amplitude variations, right? And the limiter does this just by clipping the received modulated wave. In FM signals, the frequency of carrier is also varied. So if there is any variations in the amplitude of the received wave, that is because of the noise or interference in the communication channel. It means amplitude limiters remove amplitude variations due to the noise. Correct answer is A. What are the disadvantages of using balanced loop detector for demodulation of FM signal? Detector operates only for small deviation in the frequency. Low pass filter of detector produces distortion in the signal. Both the options are correct, means you have to mark C as a correct one. Question number 24 is, when two or more signal share a common channel, it is known as multiplexing. Combining various signals onto a common channel is known as a multiplexing, means D is a correct answer. Question number 25. What are the two basic specifications of a receiver? Recall what we have discussed. The two basic specifications are sensitivity and the selectivity, means A is the correct answer. Question number 26. Who invented the super heterodyne receivers? Who invented? Options are Hertz, Armstrong, Foster and Seeley. So Armstrong has invented the super heterodyne receivers, means the correct answer is B. Question number 27 is about sensitivity. Sensitivity measures what? Read out all the options carefully. You will get to know that the weakest signal that is received at the receiver, it is about the sensitivity, means the answer is A. Correct one. Next question, selectivity measures. Selectivity means the range of frequencies that receiver can select. It means you have to pick the option A as a correct one. Sensitivity, selectivity, these are two very important terms. You must remember it. Question number 29 is, in TV transmission, sound signal is modulated. Amplitude, frequency, phase or none of the above. So in TV transmission, sound signal is frequency modulated, means the answer is B. Question number 30. Most of the amplification in super heterodyne receiver occurs at which stage? IF, RF, audio amplifier or detector. So most of the amplification is done at the IF stage, intermediate frequency, IF amplifier, IF stage. Correct answer. Next question. In a radio receiver, noise is generally developed at where noise is developed? IF stage, RF stage, receiving antenna or audio stage. So noise is generally developed at RF stage. Let us check the answer. Correct one. Last question. In a radio receiver, we generally use oscillator as a local oscillator. Which oscillator we use? Crystal, Wien-Bridge, phase shift, Hartley. We have discussed the block diagram in detail. So in radio receiver, we generally use Hartley oscillator as a local oscillator. It means you have to mark D as a correct answer. This is the correct one. Thank you so much for watching this video.